everyone, welcome to
Live in Life.
My name is Victoria, this is my wife
Regina.
And today please subscribe to this channel, hit this bell button, thank you so very much. And today we're having, this is monstrous salad, which I explain a little bit later what it is. It's with bacon and other good stuff. This porcupine or I don't know, hedgehog. This is avocado, like guac, with pretzel sticks, and this is eggplant with pesto.
And some lemon on the side.
Yeah, it's for you, honey.
Yes, thank you.
And this is sausages. This is mild Italian and this is hot Italian sausages. So you can guess.
This is mild?
Yeah.
Perfect.
You can guess who is going to get what.
Yeah.
So
mild all the way.
So this this salad is with mixed beans, bacon, peppers,
lettuce,
a lot of lettuce, onion, garlic, lemon juice, lemon zest, and something else. Ah, yes, and oil. I used a little bit of oil from the bacon. It's very good with the beans, actually. It's extremely good with the beans. You need to try it. You never tried this yet.
No, I haven't tried yet. Oh, lots of lettuce.
Yeah, you have no idea how much lettuce. It's 3 full romaine hearts.
3 full romaine hearts? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a lot.
Oh, it's pickled. I know. Is that marvelous? Ah, yes, and a little bit of maple syrup. You have to have maple syrup with bacon, and it's amazing. It has the smokiness to it, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that's so good. And in my book, the more lettuce, the better.
I made only 2 lettuces. Then I look at it and I was like, nah, and I went with another one.
Here. Closer. Oh, eggplant.
I lost my fork.
Let's try this.
It's really good.
Yummy.
It's awesome.
Thank you for the mild sausages.
Yeah, I know.
I really need one spicy. Depends on the day. Some days I'm willing to upgrade my spiciness level, some days, nah.
Sometimes you're tired and
Yeah, sometimes
you don't want to upgrade
Exactly.
for your spiciness level at all, so it's mild, isn't it? Should be very mild.
It's very, very mild. And look at this eggplant.
It's homemade pesto, by the way. Just saying.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get a little bit of avocado from the beneath of this. Oh, yeah, now I get it. I've got it. I know.
You're funny. See the beans? The mixed ones?
Actually, if you want fun croutons, you can just break some pretzels on top of the salad, and it makes some fabulous croutons, by the way. Try the salad with the pretzel and you will understand why.
I can understand. They're salty and they're crunchy. You can't get wrong with that.
Oh yeah. It's lovely.
It's very lovely. And the guac. Guac is amazing. Avocados are the best.
I think we could leave all avocados.
For a couple of weeks, no problem, as long as there's lemon.
And salt.
Yes, lemon and salt, and I definitely can. Couple of weeks, no problem. See, it's all good.
Too perfect. Thank you, honey.
Since you freed the side, every bite can be perfect now. See, there is one.
Alright, no, it's okay.
There you go.
Thank you, honey. Yeah, free the side a little bit.
Free the side, it totally helps.
This is the bacon piece. And mixed beans from the can. Just drain and wash under the water.
And you know when you put bacon on top, it always helps.
Right. Today we have sad day in our household. And yes, we have those on occasions. I think everyone has those days, I think. What do you think? It wasn't so much Ariel. Ariel had a fun today. But it's more us.
No, it was good. It was us.
For us. We felt a little bit of stuck in our place, and we're not sure what to do next. You know, those human emotions. Oh my.
Yeah. Felt a bit trapped. Like in the Matrix.
I totally feel the Matrix today.
I was like, because you know, as humans, we always want to explain everything, to understand everything. It's like, oh, how do I explain this emotion? But I feel like I'm stuck in the Matrix and I need to get out, and I'm like, just boom, boom, can't get out. It's strange. Interesting if any of you feel like this sometimes.
We're all stuck a little bit in the Matrix. Like it's feel. At least for us, for me, and for Regina today, it was a very hard day.
Nothing really dramatic happened except we're just feeling sad and kind of like trapped.
And I think it's. I need to remind to myself that it's human emotion, and
it's okay to feel sad. Not everybody wants everybody to be always happy, but it's not possible. Even when we say go towards your joy and do something fun every day, doesn't mean you ignore your negative emotions or your sad emotions. That's not what it means.
Or you won't have those.
No, that's completely not what it is. It's just find that moment and enjoy it. Even though you feel like bleh.
Not that we wanted to. We don't want to feel those. What do you think?
Yeah, no. I think somehow as a society, negative emotions are not okay somehow.
Yeah. Somehow we made enemy of those emotions, and when they occur, we feel like failures. And
literally feel like a failure. And we actually taught ourselves kind of
accept it and
accept them, and just accept that those emotions are okay, and you're not a failure, and you're not, oh here, like I'm something.
And ride the wave, let's say.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you feel it, you can't ignore them. You can try to bottle it, but again, it will eventually explode anyway. Because I think that's what we did for many years. Through your childhood, you taught how to ignore the negative. You kind of bottle them, and then eventually they come and explode like those little invisible bombs. Boom, boom, boom.
If you dare to behave on those emotions, you got in so much trouble.
There's your eggplant, sweetie.
Thank you. I did cook eggplant.
I did too. It's yours.
So, yeah, if we I dare to, if you dare to act up or have a meltdown, God forbid, or tell out loud what you think and what you feel, usually it's considered deemed to be inappropriate and bad behavior, and we got punished for those ones. So it seems like every time you have bad emotions, you become a bad person or bad.
It literally feels like the end of the world.
Inappropriate and
it's very hard. Like, we're still definitely struggling with those. If you have those moments, oof. Very hard. Bottling them doesn't help.
But that's what we expected to do as a children, though. Not to have those.
That's when definitely decided not going to do Taro. And we definitely, tell him it's okay to feel whatever he feels. Even if he's in a crappy mood, that's okay.
Yeah, like validate the emotion, because otherwise it's, why you feel this way, why you do this, and it's inappropriate.
Like, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong
your
with
life
you?
are perfect. You have food on your table, you have clothes, you can go to school. Some kids in Africa don't have food. That's what have been stuck to my face every single day of my existence.
Guilt and shame.
I was like, how dare you to feel like this? And it's just so out of the concept. What did it have to do with anyone in Africa? Like, really?
Yeah, the time that you're just upset about something.
Exactly. Like, with all the respect, we know exactly what's happening in the world. Maybe not necessarily as kids, but because, you know what, we were being totally shed in USSR's reality, and how would you even know what's going on?
Yeah, and
Ariel at the same age knew a lot about what's going on in the world.
Way more.
And we're completely like in this bubble.
Yeah, and there is like, just guilt and shame, basically. This is how we were operated or told to operate with emotion, yeah? If you had bad emotion, it's shameful and guiltful, so... Which is neither, because everyone has those.
Oh, yeah. Probably up to these days when we have them, it feels like you're just total failure.
And like death.
Yeah. Just want to become very small and hide somewhere.
And it's for sure...
Become invisible.
Feel like failure. No, there is one. Thank you. One piece. And it sucks at times.
It sucks because it's been, we've been dealing this for, so long, and, teaching Ariel, they're definitely different. And still, we're usually okay, but once in a while it still explodes full scale.
But all the people, I think, this is the...
Circle sucks.
This is the circles. Even if you're mostly like happy and the bliss and so yeah.
And it's interesting because usually you kind of like feel better, and then you feel like you fall to the same trap all over again. And you don't feel like you...
And same triggers.
And you don't feel like you anyway, since you went up, it feels like when you fall down, it feels exactly the same like it felt in the past. Nothing better, you don't feel like you've learned anything, you improve upon anything, it just totally feels like crap.
It's
over and over again when it happens.
It's when something triggering especially, and it's like... And sometimes objectively, if you see like objectively what happened in our life since then, it's huge improvement, but it doesn't feel like this, and this is the case.
Yeah, because when you improve and work on your emotions and stuff, It's basically, it's not like you're going up like that. You're going up, a bit down, a bit up, a bit down.
And it's like more like spiral.
Yes, but again, it's still within the spiral. Go up and down, up and down. But every down you get, it's still higher from the previous point you were. You don't fall. Excuse me. You don't fall all the way down, but it still feels like you didn't achieve anything, didn't learn anything. It's kind of weird.
So we're dealing a lot with this today, like it's despair and disappointment, and in ourselves, and our progress, and the things that we do. Now, does it objectively mean that it's this way? No. Let's feel like this, and it's hard.
Did I say it sucks? It sucks. But we shall rise again. I hope.
We will. Tomorrow will be all new, beautiful day.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So tough.
Finish it.
Thank you. So tough that we, as kids,
As
as a species, even till these days,
yes,
not taught to embrace our emotions, to accept them, and just to deal with them, and just it's okay to have a crappy day. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be disappointed. You don't have to always be perky and constantly counting your blessings. Yes, definitely count your blessings, but it doesn't mean that you can't feel sad. Actually, my dad was like always shoving it in my face, like, you know what, he always said, oh, I'm so ungrateful and so ungrateful and so ungrateful. And I was like, I understand why I'm ungrateful. Just because I feel something and I'm sad, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate everything I have, but it doesn't mean like my emotions are not real and I can't feel sad or
on some
crushed
days.
Or some days, especially as a teenager. Hello, there was no emotional
we all do this.
I know, but there's no emotional acknowledge, which is kind of like, I think it haunts us. Definitely.
I think it's hard for us as adults now, when we feel this, to sit back and say, you know what, it's okay to have those moments, it's okay to have this day. It feels like failure, like that you are not, whatever you done or whatever you achieved or whatever you did, it's not existing right now, in this moment.
It feels insignificant.
Exactly.
That's how it feels. It feels like everything is insignificant. You're just a pure failure. It doesn't matter what you achieved
just
so far.
because you feel those emotions, and this is what not okay. So a very simple acknowledgement of the emotions would be so much beneficial in our life.
Doesn't make you ungrateful just because you have a sad day.
No,
or you feel awful about everything and it feels like the end of the world. Doesn't mean you don't appreciate everything else, but it's okay to feel those emotions. That's what, it's really brutal. Yeah.
It's hard.
Now I totally see my dad.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of, it's a hunt from the childhood and a lot from our upbringing.
And the amount of times you hear that you're ungrateful and you don't appreciate that all this every day, so many times, like, oh my God.
Everything that you did something not as you told or not as you've seen, it was, yeah.
You want some?
No, thank you. And especially if I didn't have, I wasn't happy, too happy. And on the other hand, I had the other part. If I was too happy, yeah, it wasn't okay as well. Like any strong emotions, I shouldn't have. Like the more acceptable one, it's not to show.
You should be mildly smiling.
Mildly smiling and acknowledge, yeah.
Because if you're miserable, it's not okay. If you're too happy, it means, you're just pushing it as well.
Yes, if you're too happy, it's like, it's not. Why you're too happy?
What's wrong with you? Why are you laughing like crazy?
Yeah, it's not okay. It's not okay. Any strong
You sound
emotions,
like a crazy person when you laugh. That's exactly the word.
In Russian, there is a saying that смех без причины признак дурачины. It's like when you laugh without
a reason, it's a sign of a fool.
Fool, or sign of the, weak mind. And every strong, and I think this was to control strong emotions, and every time, like when I'm really, really strong, every time, even Regina told me, there is a feeling inside that we're not allowed to ourselves to feel the happiness as well. and now it's better, and we are like, when we are happy, we are happy. But this, you know, not understanding the emotions, how it goes like through up and downs.
Now that you mention it, it's so much better now.
It's so much better.
But before,
now.
when we were happy, there was like this rock or something like sitting inside. Like it's not like, and you're just sitting. It's like giving this heavy feeling inside. And even if you're happy, you like not. Can't feel it to the fullest because it's kind of like something is like
it's going to
squeezing
happen.
you a little bit.
But to understanding that emotions will happen regardless, that happy moment will happen, and the sad moment will happen. It's quite liberating. But on the other hand, we needed to feel it and to understand how it works. And yes, I'm eating lemon with the peel as it is.
Yeah, so a little bit crushed today.
Yeah. The emotions are in spiral. It's always coming to the same place, but a little bit higher.
Yeah.
It seems like it's going round and round, but it's spiral. Whether it's upward spiral or downward spiral, it can happen too to people. But
sometimes they're bumps. I feel like you're just falling a little bit. Sure. Not just mildly going like boom.
Even the heat. Yeah. But yeah, so today we're a little bit struggling with our emotions.
Yeah. And it's sad that up to these days, lots of people don't let their kids to feel what they feel, you know. You have a tantrum, that's it. You're like, oh.
Or, you know, expression of the child of emotions. Oh my, you can't do that. And a lot of time they forget to mention that it's okay to feel the emotion, but we need to find ways how to deal with them. And this part people forget. We jump to conclusion to, yes, you need to stop the behavior or stop to do whatever you do now, but we forget that there is emotional layer.
Yeah. And exactly, right? You can be frustrated from some reason that your toy broke, but you can't go and punch your mom for that.
Yes.
So it's not stop doing that. It's like you're telling them that everything is wrong, but you can say, yes, it's okay to feel sad, but no, you can't act upon your sad feeling and hurt someone else.
But we can try to find something else, like, you know, you can paint, you can relax, you can hug your teddy bear, you can whatever.
You can use sticky tape to fix the toy. That worked for many years with our sticky tape.
We had even teddy bears with sticky tape, because you remember this? I don't think you remember this, but he came that something like he imagined in a story as a child would that his teddy bears got hurt, blah 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 blah, and he needs fixing.
Yeah,
and he went brought the sticky tape, so his teddy bear was sticky taped for a while.
It's true. The amount of toys I had to fix, glue or whatever. Yes, it was not in the condition before, but it was in the whole piece-ish often, and he was happy with that. And you see, it's okay to feel sad, and we can see what we can do. But again, it's not always fixable, obviously, and sometimes we couldn't fix. But it's not okay to punch or kick or start throwing things. But we always acknowledge
the emotion. And can find other way to express the emotion.
But this is an example for kids. But for adults, it's the same. You acknowledge your emotions as long as they're not hurting anyone. You know what? It's okay to feel like crap.
Yeah. And we forget that we need to find ourselves how to express the emotions, because a lot of times it's not socially acceptable to express emotions or even talk to our friends about those emotions, or our friends don't want to listen about those emotions because they are negative, and so on and so forth.
And no one wants to listen about negativity. Oh, that's a taboo.
No, as much as we are positive people, and you know us, and we are always looking on the bright side and etc., but it's life, and sometimes negative things will happen, and negative emotions will creep on you, and
oh yes, they will, and you don't always know when it's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's often a huge surprise. One day it's like.
So yeah, I want to say that you are okay as you are, and it's okay to have those emotions, and they are valid, and they are okay to be there, and you and us can find the way to express those and find the way to deal those. And sometimes you need just to lie down and to be with those emotions and say to yourself over and over again in the head, that's what I did today. It's okay to have this emotion. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't make me freak or sick or anything.
Yeah.
It's just an emotion which will pass, and we will get to tomorrow.
Yeah. And I went to bed, cuddled with a blanket, and grabbed Lucky with me. And Lucky was there, and I was just like, she made me smile.
Lucky's
She's so
our
cute.
snake.
Yeah, Lucky's a pet snake. She's very
Pet
sweet.
snake.
Very sweet. Very nice girl. The best girl ever.
So yeah, I think we will finish for today. Or
Yep.
you have something to say?
No, I think we said everything. Yeah. I don't wanna talk anymore. I really don't.
So yeah, you are valid and your emotions are valid. Whether it's happy, sad, or anything in between.
Exactly. As long as you don't hurt anyone else.
Yeah.
We keep saying that.
This is
but this is the
important.
point. This is important because, you know,
People
that's the thing. We always say that. People
tend to take out because we never learn how to deal with
exactly. But as long as you don't hurt others, whatever works for you is good.
it. They tend to get out those emotions, negative emotions on employees, kids, spouses, and etc.
Yeah, and because physical obviously is not, so then you have a lot of bullying because all those negative emotions explode, and then there's a lot of verbal bullying, and passive aggressive is very dominant in our society, I should say.
Yeah.
Very dominant. Like it seems like some people
At least when we live.
where we live. Yeah. Oh, it's just, you know what?
I'm not sure it's everywhere, but
no.
where we live
Yeah.
somehow it's the...
Sometimes I feel like we just need to move. That's how we feel sometimes because it's just
the passive aggressiveness, and it's hard to communicate.
It's very hard to communicate because you know what? People can't punch you, but they can be obnoxious in a polite way, in a very Canadian polite way. It's kind of like I think it's a different topic.
But I think it's very different.
But a very different topic. But it's you mentioned this, so yeah.
No, I mentioned the passive aggressiveness as a tool.
But it's used very well.
Even in businesses, when you go to business, like I'm not talking about friends.
Oh no, it's in the workplaces, everywhere. Businesses,
which is interesting.
Yep.
Like I want your business, so why would you be?
Even service providers sometimes they're so.
Oh, service provider. That's we can write books, but everyone. I think everyone can write books about service providers.
Yeah, and it's like really in a polite way, just saying all those lovely things. Yeah. And being a total bully in a calm voice, almost. Sometimes not a calm, but anyway, we love you guys. Thank you for coming and listening to us, and yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, go towards your joy. And yes, sometimes this means to heal and to let yourself heal and let yourself be in with your emotions and your inner world, which sometimes and a lot of times is bruised, and you need those days for healing, for reactivating, and to get alive. And the day after you will feel way better, hopefully.
Yeah. And do something fun every day, like for me it was grabbing Lucky and hug Ariel, just be together, and that helps too. Anyway, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Check our online shop. We have Go Towards Your Joy t-shirts, tank tops, cups, stickers, and unicorns. Thank you. Love you.